A Naku.net online shop can be used as either an online payment system for services provided, or, of course, as a full-featured online shop. When used as an online payment system, a small business can use the system to take credit card payments for no extra cost and with no monthly bank payments. The payment gateway used is Stripe, and the total charge per transaction is 1.4% plus 23 cents with no hidden charges. The second option is to use your Naku.net account to create a full-featured online shop. A Naku.net online shop is really fast to set up and really easy to use. As well as all the expected features, a Naku.net online shop has built-in features that bring visitors from search engines to your shop, promotes your products across the entire Naku.net platform, and integrates your social media feeds to a central location that also displays your products side by side with your social media feeds. If your domain is pointing to your Naku.net website, then a link from there takes customers to the shop. If your domain is pointing directly to your Naku.net online shop, then clicking on a link in the shop displays the web page, and this helps develop your connection to the customer by letting them see more about you and your products or services. Having a full Naku.net web page linked to your shop is one of the ways you can ensure that traffic from search engines gets directed to your shop. This particular video is an instructional video on how to make full use of a Naku.net online shop. Other videos in this series include creating a full Naku.net presence from scratch using the network features and joining the Naku.net Business Network. So let's get started. Make sure you are logged in and navigate to your shop. If you scroll down, you will notice a number of links on the panel on the right of the page. Click on My Dashboard. All your options are available in My Dashboard, including editing the shop, adding new products, and managing orders and customer details. Firstly, let's look at how to make changes to the overall shop. Click on the Stores drop-down menu and click on My Stores. Scroll down and tick the shop you wish to edit. You may have more than one shop. Click on Edit. This takes you to the edit screen of the overall shop. The back-end information is contained in boxes, much like a Naku.net web page. Some boxes can be dragged outwards to make data entry easier. There are a number of fairly straightforward fields containing contact details, etc. Some are mandatory and others are optional. You can ignore the taxation and shipping fields, as taxation and shipping have their own more advanced modules, as you will see later. The store header image will appear on the main shop, and the store banner will appear at the top of each individual product. It is absolutely vital that you have a strong privacy policy which outlines how you deal with customers' privacy. A Naku.net shop comes with a default privacy policy already in place, but you should read it carefully and change it to suit your own shop. Likewise, the terms and conditions are vital and are set up by default. At the very least, you need to enter your shop name in this section, but preferably you should change it to match your actual terms and conditions. Terms and conditions should detail your returns policy, what countries you ship to, etc. When you are finished editing the shop, make sure to save the changes. Now we will create a new product. From the dashboard screen, click on the Products drop-down and select Add Product. Firstly, we will enter a simple product. Then we can add on the various options to demonstrate what's possible. In the first box, you can enter the name of the product. The URL alias will auto-complete. You do not need to enter anything. The product type can be left at simple for now. Later on, we will see how variable types work. It is essential to select a category. Scrolling down gives a number of categories and subcategories. If your preferred category is not already present, Naku.net staff can create new categories for you. The SKU is a unique code you will choose and allocate per product. A unique SKU must be chosen for each individual product. The product price is entered, excluding tax and shipping. These are added on later. If required, you can enter a discounted price. The product will display the original price, the reduced price, and the percentage discount. The description of the product is next. This is an important section, as it is where you can really sell the product, describe it, and give the customer a reason why they should buy it. All the typical word processing options are available. You can change the size, font, color, etc. Scrolling down, we come to the product image. Photos and videos are key to selling your product, and it is recommended you have from 3 to 8 pictures showing the product from different angles. A video can be really useful when promoting or selling a product. If you have a video on YouTube, copy and paste the address to this box. In the item stock box, you can enter the number of products you have in stock. As you sell each one, the number reduces. When the number reduces to 0, the product will show as out of stock. The lot quantity box is useful if you sell a number of products each sale, i.e., a box of 3, etc. In this example, we are selling individual items, so we leave this box at 1. The minimum quantity box allows us to dictate that each sale must consist of at least 2, 3, 4 items, etc. If we leave this box blank, it will default to 1. The maximum quantity box is useful if we want to limit the number of items each customer can buy at any one time. We will leave this box blank also. Meta description and meta keywords may help to get each product found on search engines. Enter a small number of terms in these boxes. These days, search engines are more interested in good, unique, and relevant, rich media content, so no need to spend too much time on the keywords. So that is the basics of entering a product. If we save and close the product, we can see the end result. The best way to view and manage your products is to go to My Dashboard again and click on Products. From the drop-down menu, click on My Products. If we scroll down and click on the product we just created, we can see how the product looks. As we scroll down, you can see the photo slider on the left and the categories on the right. Then comes the video, if you have a video. And finally, the product description. Other products from your shop also appear, so customers are encouraged to browse your shop. To make more changes to the product, we can scroll back up, click on Products, and click on My Products again. This time, when we scroll down to the product, we will click on Edit. The Attributes screen gives us the option to create an unlimited number of customized drop-down options for each product. Click on Attribute Information from the Product menu. Firstly, we will create a drop-down menu for product size. Click on the plus sign to activate the drop-down options. In the Attribute Name box, enter the label. In this case, it is Size. In the Option Name box, enter the first drop-down option, in this case, Large. Click on the plus sign on the right to activate a second option. We will enter Medium in this case. And finally, we will repeat the process to enter an option for Small. If we save and close, we can see the end result in the front screen. If we return again to the Edit screen, we can charge an extra amount for the large item. And if necessary, we could reduce the small item. This gives us the flexibility to offer different versions of the same product. When we click on Save and Close and navigate to the front end, we can see the end result. Let's look at another type of attribute we can use. When we return to the Attributes section of the Edit screen, you will notice a plus sign at the top right of the product details. This time we will set up a field which allows the customer to let us know what text they wish to include with the product. This could be an engraving, for instance. In this case, it is the text for a card to be included with the product. The main difference is that the field type will be set to text. Now, when we get an email notification of a purchase, the required text will be included. Here is a quick reminder of how we get back to the Edit screen. Sometimes we may need one of the drop-down options to appear by default as soon as the customer clicks on the product. To add another attribute, we scroll down to the last attribute on the page and click on the plus sign on the right. To demonstrate this, we will create a simple shipping option. Keep in mind there is a more advanced shipping and taxation module that we will look at later. As an example, we will create a shipping option for Ireland and another for the UK and Europe. If you do not ship outside these areas, you should note that fact in your product details and your terms and conditions, etc. We do not want a customer to be able to purchase a product without choosing a shipping option, so we make the first option compulsory by clicking on Is Compulsory. The size attribute that we created earlier requires the customer to select a drop-down option. There is no default option already selected. On the other hand, the shipping attribute has Shipping in Ireland already selected, and when we click on it, you can see that one of the options must be selected. If you wish to change the order of the attribute options, simply change the numbers on the right of each one. To delete any attribute options, click on the Delete icon on the right of each one. To delete an entire attribute, click on the minus sign on the top right. If you wish to use the full shipping and taxation module instead of using a drop-down option, click on Taxation and Shipping at the top of the Product Edit screen. Simply select your tax profile and your shipping profile from the drop-down options. These options will have been set up for you by a Naku.net staff member and customized to suit your terms and conditions. The system will automatically allocate the correct shipping and tax profiles based on the address entered by the customer. You can also edit these details yourself in the Setup menu. Another option that can be quite useful is a variable attribute. This is a stock management feature that allows you to specify different quantities of stock for one product. For example, for the one item, you might have 3 large in stock, 5 small, and 20 medium. To set this up, we set the product type to variable and then click on Attribute Information. As we set up the attribute, we will select the Is Stockable attribute. We can then enter different in-stock amounts for each size, etc. We can also allocate a SKU for each size. Keep in mind that only one attribute can be the stock keeping attribute for the product, and by default, all options are of Select field type and are compulsory. So that is the product setup. Now let's look at the other great features of your shop. Clicking on Orders lets you see all the orders from your shop. To view the details of an order, click on the Order ID on the left. You will have received an email showing most of the same details, including the items purchased and the customer's billing and shipping details. As each order appears, it is vital to check that payment went through for that order before sending the product. If it did, the transaction ID will be visible at the top right. If the payment did not go through yet, there will be no transaction ID visible as shown. When the product is shipped or canceled, etc., you can update the status and the customer will be automatically notified by email. Make sure you click on the Update button. Another useful feature is the customer list, which lets you manage your customers. The Promotions feature is a hugely useful and flexible tool that allows you to apply discounts and special offers per product, per overall purchase, per category, etc. Click on Promotions and then click on New. Here we will set up a coupon. Enter a name and description for the coupon, and then click on Yes for Published. Set the start and finish date for the coupon. Make sure to set the start date as yesterday if the coupon is to start from the present day. Otherwise, it might not activate until the next day. Click on Yes for Coupon Required. The special offer can be a fixed amount or a percentage of the total. In this case, we will select a flat rate of 20 euros. Because we selected Yes for Coupon Required, we need to enter a coupon code. We can set a maximum number of discounts in total and a maximum number per customer. Next, we need to specify when the discount or special offer should apply. Scroll up and click on Condition at the top of the section. Click on the plus sign to activate the conditions. We have the option to apply the discount to a specific product, a number of specific products, every product in a specific category, the total amount of the purchase, the number of items being bought, etc. In this case, we will apply the discount to a specific product. We select Product from the left menu, and we select a specific product from the menu on the right. Click on Apply. If required, we could add more products to this coupon in the exact same manner. Finally, click on Save, and we can then view the result. A product with a coupon applied will display the discount details in an Available Offers box. When a customer clicks on details, a description of the discount can be viewed. If the customer has a coupon code, the discount can be activated during the checkout process. Because we have set up a requirement for a coupon code, the customer will need to enter the code. We could also have set up the discount to apply automatically without a code. When the customer clicks on Apply, the discount amount displays immediately. Also, as we complete the checkout, you will see that our sample product was changed to apply the shipping and tax during checkout rather than as a drop-down option. The Promotions module is very flexible. It can be used in a number of different ways, as follows. If we select Category on the left, and then select a specific category on the right, the discount will apply to all products in that category. We can also add a second category so that the discount applies to all products in both categories. Click on the X on the right to delete any of the options. We can also apply the discount to a specific product on the condition that the customer buys over a certain quantity of that product. Another option is to apply the discount based on the total of the overall purchase, in other words, per cart. Yet another option is to apply the discount to the number of items bought. We can also set a condition that the discount applies when either the number of items or the total amount of the purchase is under, equal, or over a specific amount. So, that brings us to the end of this video. Other videos in this series include creating a Naku.net web page, online shop and network from scratch, using the network, and using the business network.